Solo Sikoa was forced to join the Bloodline after he's lost to Jey Uso on Raw. And I think this is the perfect time for Solo Sikoa to officially end the Bloodline.
Ooh.
It only makes sense, right? Because think about it. Back when he joined the Bloodline, he was the last guy to join the original Bloodline. Jay fell in line. Jimmy kind of had to fall in line without a choice. Sami Zayn wanted to be a part of the Bloodline. He just fell in love. And then Solo Sikoa shows up because the elders sent him. In terms of storyline, he didn't need to. He wasn't forced to join by Roman at all. No. He joined because they told him to join. The older people said, you got to represent us.
Yes.
And make sure everything goes right. And then once the Bloodline started falling apart in 2023, after Roman beats Cody Rhodes, and the Usos lost their belt, things start to fall apart in the Bloodline. Yeah. But Solo is still Roman Reigns' right-hand man, but not really his right-hand man. No. He gets a lot of these things going for him. Roman Reigns names him his tribal heir, the next tribal chief over Jey Uso. And then when they're wrestling the Usos in that match at Money in the Bank, I think, or it was Night of Champions, one of the pay-per-views, and Solo starts yelling at Roman, you could tell that Solo's slowly taking over, and Roman's kind of becoming scared. He's kind of scared of Solo at that point. Yeah. And then during the match against Cody Rhodes, same thing happens. After they hit him with that Solo Sikoa spike and the spear combination to Cody Rhodes, and Roman Reigns doesn't get the win, Solo starts yelling at Roman again. And now we know that Roman is intimidated by Solo. And then Roman leaves after he loses the title. And Solo's left on his own. Yep. So he starts a new Bloodline 2.0, and they're kind of savages. They're scary as hell. And then Roman returns and destroys his bloodline with the original bloodline. So Solo Sikoa now, instead of being his right-hand man and the guy Roman Reigns is scared of, becomes the guy Roman Reigns bitches around, but as like an op. He's an enemy to Solo Sikoa now. Yeah. And he calls him doesn't way dirtier than you'd expect him to do. And then Roman Reigns completely beats him for the Ulafala and becomes a real tribal chief. Takes things over. Kills his tribal chief run for Solo.
Yeah, he does. That Netflix was the worst decision ever made.
It should have happened at WrestleMania, I think.
It should have.
It could have been a better end for Solo's story as the tribal chief. But they could have transitioned to him being something else afterwards, but they didn't.
We need the money fights to talk. Yeah. We need to push these same guys to the top.
And then that's when we saw the waste of a year for Solo Sikoa, 2025, him and the MFTs, and then doing a bunch of BS. Not really getting any push, any love. And now we're seeing a rebuild of Solo Sikoa. We're seeing one of the hottest turnarounds you could see from any superstar. The start of 2026, leading up to now, he's kind of taken over, becoming a babyface at SummerSlam officially after he helped LA Knight and Royce Keys against the Bloodline, helping them win. And then he hugs LA Knight, and then he shows up on Raw this week, and they force his hand and say, hey, if I beat you, pink towel, bang, you're a part of the Bloodline, bud. That's how it goes, and that's how it always goes. It's never going to change. So next week, we're probably going to get a Solo Sikoa ceremony of him returning to the Bloodline, which nobody really wants to see. People want to see Solo Sikoa on his own, and I think this is where it perfectly starts. The final ending, the final chapter for the Bloodline here is a new beginning for Solo Sikoa, where Solo Sikoa has to follow Roman Reigns' lead. I don't think anybody wants to see that, but I also think everybody wants to see Solo Sikoa become a massive babyface.
Yes.
And the only way that happens is he beats Roman Reigns at the end of the day for the title. And I think people want Obafemi to do something there. I think Obafemi does win the Rumble, but now we have so many other people who Obafemi could beat.
Yeah.
He could beat CM Punk, he could beat Cody Rhodes. Hopefully it's CM Punk for Obafemi. I think that match makes sense. Yeah. And I think Solo Sikoa does deserve a moment here to win the Elimination Chamber and then eventually challenge Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Doing the good old Batista thing. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Solo Sikoa spike to the throat. Turning his back on Roman Reigns. Shocking everybody. Shocking the Usos. Jacob Fatu finally breaks off the shackles too, hopefully. We got to get something out of the storyline. Solo Sikoa is going to be the end of the Bloodline and he's going to become the massive babyface for WWE. That's the only way it's done.
I feel like you know how they always Paul Heyman was like, oh, we're not in the third, we're in the third inning. I kind of feel like we're in the ninth inning now. Like we're getting there. To be. Like it's like kind of getting stale. Like the same thing over and over again a week. I know the crowd loves it, but someone watching at home, I don't care about the Bloodline.
I think this is Roman Reigns' like swan song ending type of thing, where he just kind of ties up all the loose ends. He ends his thing with Seth Rollins. He asked for forgiveness, finally, hopefully, from the rest of the Bloodline from what he did to them years ago. Hopefully, he starts ending that whole storyline properly, which he should have done a year ago. But now we're still here with the Bloodline. And I think at WrestleMania 43, if they don't wrap it up then, I don't know when they'll wrap it up.
It seems like Roman's like slowly like on the decline of his career, where he's like, you know what? It seems like you could tell now more people want Obafemi, more people want Braun Breaker.
They want fresh blood.
They want fresh blood, right?
Yeah.
And I think he's noticing that. I think him and Seth, that's why Seth and him had that great match.
Yeah.
And I think that's a great tie to end the current generation and be like, okay, the new generation's here.
I also don't think Roman Reigns wants anybody to end his title run other than somebody in the bloodline. I think he wants, even if Obafemi was supposed to end his title run at SummerSlam, I think Roman Reigns probably shot that down.
It's not working for me, brother.
Yeah, I don't think he would. Yeah, I don't think he wants that at all.
I agree. I kind of feel like he's always pushing his family first.
Yeah.
And who's the most over one right now is Solo.
Yeah.
So and Solo was a pair, like said the heir apparent to him being the tribal chief. You might as well pass the torch. He built his way back up to being this guy that's loved in the crowd. They're cheering him.
Yeah.
And I hate that he lost last night, but you know what? If the story pulls out towards him being by himself and being the world champion, I'll take it.
I think there could be a massive combination of a bunch of storylines here with the Solo Sikoa. We could get the Sami Zayn underdog, kind of in the bloodline, and he's going to be, obviously, if you could give him a mic, he's hilarious. Yeah. And sometimes he's not going to obey orders. That would be funny too. I think if they could run that for about a little bit, that would be entertaining. And then seeing Solo getting over and over, more over with the fans because he's being suppressed, being held back by the bloodline. And that's kind of what happened with Batista when he was in Evolution. He was being held back by Evolution, Triple H. They didn't want to see him getting out of control. We could see a whole thing where Roman's like to Jacob and like to Usos, get this guy in line or I'm going to have to do something. Or we could get those backstage segments where they're trying to plan and pull up behind Solo's back. And Solo starts to realize that these guys still don't care about him, that he's got to fight for himself. Hopefully he wins the Elimination Chamber and beats Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. We could get, and maybe, you know what? Maybe make Roman Reigns an actual heel instead of making him a tweener this whole time.
Yes.
Because Roman Reigns as a heel is way better than whatever BS we've been getting with him this year. I don't really care about him as a tweener. I don't care if he's trying to be like, oh, we're brothers, Shield brothers, all this BS. I want to see him as a bad guy again because that's the only way things work for him.
He's not good at being the face.
Yeah.
Or, like you said, tweener. He's only good at being one thing. He's good at being the dick.
He's a mob boss.
Yeah,
he's Tony Soprano.
Yes,
Tony Soprano is a psychopath, a sociopath, whatever you want to call him. He was all those things. And Roman Reigns is the best when he's manipulating people and making things work in his own way. And when he's trying to do this nice guy act, trying to be like, oh, I don't really need help from the family. Yeah. It's not that fun. We don't really care for it. The bumps are still there. The rough bumps are still there. Seth Rollins had a rough bump in his match. And even Jacob Fatu had some BS endings too. It's not like Roman Reigns isn't cheating to win half these matches at this point. The only match you want clean truly is a match against CM Punk at WrestleMania. Yeah. So I think he does need the heel run because it makes more sense for his character, the way he wrestles. And I mean, he's got everything else going for him. It only makes sense if Solo ends his run and he comes out as a massive babyface. Even Daniel Bryan's story is kind of similar to this, where Daniel Bryan was part of the Wyatt family and they were kind of holding him back, and it seemed like Daniel Bryan was never going to break out. And then the steel cage match where he breaks out and everybody has that massive pop. I think WWE is going to go for that moment because WWE likes building moments, and I think Solo Sikoa turning on the bloodline is a moment that they're going to go for here.
The classic thumbs up, thumbs down. Here we go. Solo Spike.
Let us know what you think about the bloodline, the Solo Sikoa storyline in the comment section below. We'll see you in the next one. Like, subscribe.